Okay, we might as well go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and get 5-9, our Facilities and Transportation Committee meeting at 6 p.m. And we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves. Kevin Strobel.
Russ Jarrett.
Bucky Scott.
Julia Wood. Kristen Thompson.
Jim Rivers.
Jay Withers, he's our new facilities
Yes.
person today. Welcome aboard, Jay. We look forward to working with you. So why don't we go ahead and get started with the library security gate. Rob, do you want to jump in on that, or?
Yeah, as you know, we had a significant issue with water damage, and there's been an ongoing project in regards to the library, the restoration of the library. To start off, first, we're making some good project. They will finish up the flooring today, and they are cleaning the next 2 days, and they will be done on Wednesday, according to Restore Corps. So that's the good news. The bad news, the one piece that will not be covered by our insurance company in regards to this, has to do with the security gate. In libraries, as you know, it's kind of standard equipment for there to be some sort of buzzer that goes off. However, that's not covered by insurance. And the reason why it's not covered by insurance is that was damaged and was not functional, the one we had there, for several years. So it was basically fake, and hopefully that was preventative in nature for the students. The question that we'd like to pose, we'd like to get some bids. We have some preliminary ideas of what it costs, because we've made some phone calls. We'd like to get some formal bids as to what that would cost to put another security gate up in front and bring that to the board if the facilities committee is amicable to that.
Do you know if, does the school do a perpetual count on that inventory of books, and has there been losses over the years, at any given time? I mean, is there ever an inventory done to say that over the last 3 years, we've lost no books, 2 books, 10 books?
There is indeed. The librarians do inventories every year. I don't have an inventory with us right here. I can tell you in all of our other libraries, we have a similar type of situation at the secondary level, our middle school has. Again, it's more of a preventative thing than anything else.
Right.
A lot of times people walk out of the library not paying attention to reading a book and they accident. It's more preventative than anything else. I can get you some data points if you'd like before we would actually.
No, it was one of those questions, hey, it's $50,000 for a security gate, and we've only lost 10 books in the last 3 years. I mean, it might be cheaper to just buy some new books.
Very fair question.
Yeah, that's what I meant by that.
Let me see if I get some data, let me see what the librarian has, and I'll get back to you in regards to that. I think that cost-wise, it's going to be more in the area, just rough, because we made an informal contact with the organization. It'll probably be closer to $20,000 for it. So, but if you guys are okay, we'd like to go forward and get some specs and get some formal stuff from them.
I think we should find out how much it is. I mean, the other one's not repairable.
No, it's so old, you can't even get like the right kind of barcodes, or what the library was explaining to me. You can't even replace what we've had, it can't be repaired, it's so old.
Gotcha. Well put. The grounds RFP update?
Okay, this is just a very brief update. It's to give you an idea, because there's a lot more work that needs to be done on this in terms of making sure everything's apples to apples and when we're doing our comparison and analysis. I just wanted to update the board to make them aware. We had 3 companies put in a RFP for that and a proposal. It was Hauner's, Brightview, and Edwards Landscaping and Nursery. Okay, 2 of them are relatively local, and the third one has they've stretched out into other areas in other states. So stay tuned. That's coming in the near future. That's one of this week's projects.
What is the hope for being able to have, like, next month then, probably?
Yeah, we're going to be looking at either the voting meeting at the beginning of the June. We'll have a special voting meeting to approve that one way or the other if the board agrees with anything that we come forward with.
Thank you. We do have one thing in here, talk about for locking in fuel prices. We have an opportunity to potentially lock in some fuel prices now with the volatility of fuel going up and down. And so, Kathleen, you want to take that one? Or Dr. Cooper?
Yeah, we have an opportunity to lock in the fuel prices for 3 months as the we're part of the consortium for Berks County. They're looking for an answer as soon as possible for us to lock in fuel prices for 3 months is the going, about 342, I think it was 342 a gallon.
Yes.
And that would be for 3 months, and then we'll see where we're at and go from there.
I mean, it's a substantial savings going through the consortium. I mean, if anybody has a diesel, they know what this 342 is really good. So, with the volatility of it, it's a gamble either way. I mean, I think it's probably a good thing. Anybody else on the committee feel that way? Good locking them in, everybody?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I think it's,
So 3 months starting July 1 or starting September 1?
July.
I mean, summer when it goes up, so.
Yeah, I know, it's,
629 last I looked.
629, yeah.
yeah, and my understanding was what Kathleen had told us earlier was that she was hoping that the members of the consortium would vote to maybe not lock in this early, but that's what they decided to do. And so
We're
we
the
agreed
larger-
we're out.
We're the larger one.
Yeah.
They're looking for a decision to do something.
I understand.
But most everybody has come back that they don't want for 3 months.
Right. It's not like something we can jump into quicker, it's either we're doing it or we're not.
I'm sure everybody's struggling with trying to make budgets work, and so nobody wants a surprise, so you kind of shoehorn that into your budget and live with it, whether it's good or bad. I mean, at that point, that's all you can do. But at least it's not a year.
Right,
It's
we're
not-
not locked in.
You're not locked in,
I
so.
didn't really want to be locked in, and I didn't want to lock in the full quantities either.
And last year when we were with this consortium, how long, did they lock in for 3 months at a time, or was it longer?
No, we did it for the whole year.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad last year.
Okay. So then in October 1, well, sometime before October 1, we'll have to make a decision on what to do for the rest of the year together with this consortium. We'll see if it's for the rest of the school year or if it'll be another 3 months.
Correct.
All right. I would be for.
Yeah, me too.
locking in for
Okay.
3 months.
Okay, well then we'll make that recommendation. Next is the transportation RFP. Been a lot of emails floating around and different things, and I'll start by saying this is a really hard thing because it's impacting our budget, and we all know that. It's no matter what we do, it's a massive impact to the side of our budget. It's not fun. It's not for anybody. There's been a lot of information going around. No matter what we do, we're close to doubling our expense from last year, no matter what we do. And that's not good for our budget. And so what we're trying to do and continue to do is to make sure that we give the kids the very best for the very least. It's not always easy. So that's where we're at. So everybody has the information that we sent out on it. Is there any questions regarding that?
Can I address the board at this point, or does that have to wait till the voting meeting?
Want to give us an opportunity to go through our questions first, and
Sure.
be happy to, I think. Yeah, fine. No reason not to.
Yeah, I don't have any questions on cost at this moment, but I do have some questions, operational questions, so.
Since you're operational, maybe
Because
Steve.
there are members from both companies represented here. This is an opportunity for us to ask them some questions, but, I can wait until we talk about numbers.
Yeah, maybe Mr. Klein can, when he comes up, and maybe shed some light on him without us asking.
Absolutely.
So yeah, why don't you come on up?
I guess my first point is the fact that the proposed contract was not on the board's website until 5:30 this afternoon, half hour before this meeting, and I don't see any prices on it. Is there a reason for that?
I don't
The
post.
contract that we
I don't
held,
post them, so.
the contract that we had for the past 5 years, our contract was on the website for everybody to see, including pricing. I don't think that's right. It stinks to high heaven, in my opinion. It seems like something's trying to be hidden. I don't know, is this another Scranton issue? You know, I'm not Steve and I, neither one are finding out any we're finding out more information through social media than we are through the administration or from the board. Maybe it's rumor, but there's an awful lot out there, so if it's not rumor, then there's a leak someplace, and I think you better address that, whether you choose us or not.
I think it's important to note that Facebook's probably not a really great quality place to find information from, but I don't know why it's not posted, so I'm gonna stop us there and ask why would it not be posted versus, is that a normal thing? I don't know the rule on that one.
The contract's still under review with the solicitor.
Okay.
No, it's on.
You're gonna vote on it.
You're gonna vote on it. Is this like Congress where you vote to approve it before you see what's in it?
What's the deal?
As per the agenda, all contracts are to be reviewed by solicitor. That's right on the agenda of the special
But it's
meeting.
also.
Yeah, but you're gonna vote on it.
We often vote, but it still has to go through the solicitor when it's done.
Something's up, right?
No.
No,
I should know.
That's, yeah.
That's
Like I said, that's like Congress.
Yeah.
Regarding the fuel contract, where are you gonna store the fuel?
That's going to be, who, at the end of the day, the people that, whether it's yourself or Price that vote